My girlfriend died in an accident. To honor her last wish, I took in her little sister who'd been lost in the slums, gave her the best education and all the money she'd ever need, and she went from timid and quiet to completely spoiled, until she started dating my biggest rival, and demanded I hand over half my company shares as a gift. The first time I said no, she threw a fit and disappeared for 2 days, and I couldn't care less. She had no idea that the time she had left to do whatever she wanted was down to 3 days. I put my phone down. I glanced at the sweet and sour ribs on the dinner table, and frowned. I've always eaten light, a habit I kept for 10 years, but because Lynn Zixia loved rich, sweet food, that got completely flipped in the 4 years she'd been living here. I told the housekeeper, Mrs. Liu, flatly, "Go back to the old menu in 3 days." Mrs. Liu looked a little surprised, but nodded anyway, like she didn't quite get what 3 days meant. Then came the sound of heels clicking from the entryway. Lynn Zixia walked in, designer bag in hand. She'd been waiting 2 days for me to come crawling back, and got nothing. She still had that annoyed look on her face, but it softened a little when she saw all the food on the table. She scoffed. "Guzimo, you ignored me for 2 days. And you still cooked all my favorites, waiting for me to come home." When Lynn Zixia first moved in, she used to call me Big Brother, all shy and sweet. Don't even know when that stopped. Now she just calls me by my first name. She pulled out a chair and sat down like she owned the place. Reached right over and grabbed some ribs, like it was the most natural thing in the world. "Were you just telling Mrs. Liu to plan a graduation dinner for me in 3 days? Everyone goes out with friends on graduation day. Who goes home for dinner? If you want to make up for ignoring me, take me to that new French place tomorrow." I hadn't even said anything yet, when my assistant Shaolin cut in frowning. "Mr. Gu, you have a meeting with Ding Sheng Group at 10 tomorrow. It's a major deal, critical to the company's future." I cut him off. "Push it a day." Shaolin's frown got even deeper, but he was clearly thinking about how much I'd been spoiling Lynn Zixia all these years. He opened his mouth, and eventually said through gritted teeth, "Got it." Lynn Zixia perked right up, couldn't hide that smug look. "Fine, I'll let it slide on the whole ignoring me thing." She picked up her chopsticks and dropped a rib in my bowl like she was doing me a huge favor. I stared at the rib in my bowl and had zero appetite. For the past 3 years, I'd basically given Lynn Zixia whatever she asked for. Lynn Ruaning had asked me on her deathbed to find her lost little sister, to take good care of her, and I did. But I went way too far and turned her into a total brat. Good thing it's all ending in 3 days. When the time comes, I'll set Lynn Zixia up with money and a place to stay. After that, her life has nothing to do with me anymore. After dinner, I went to the study to get some work done. Walking past Lynn Zixia's room, I could hear her on the phone inside. Her voice dripped with pride. "See? Told you he'd listen to me. Some huge important deal, and he just pushed it back like that." From the other end came Shen Qinzhou's voice, cold and dismissive. "1 day isn't enough. We need him to miss this deal completely." Catching himself, Shen Qinzhou quickly softened his tone. "I just need you to help me steal the Ding Sheng deal. Then Guzimo won't look down on me, and he won't stand in our way. For our future, you gotta keep Guzimo tied up these next 2 days." I didn't wait for the rest, I walked away. The next day, I kept my word and took Lynn Zixia to that French restaurant. I was busy catching up on emails. Wasn't really paying attention to what she ordered. When the food came out, I realized she'd ordered nothing but seafood. "Guzimo, the seafood here is the best thing on the menu. Come on, try it." I looked at this girl I'd been spoiling for 4 years and felt a chill inside. Lynn Zixia knew full well I was allergic to seafood, badly enough to put me in shock. But to help Shen Qinzhou steal the deal, she didn't even think twice before choosing to hurt me. I said flatly, "You go ahead, I'm not that hungry." A flash of disappointment crossed Lynn Zixia's eyes, but she knew pressing harder would look way too obvious. So she just ate on her own. The whole meal was awkward and joyless. Walking out of the restaurant to cross the street, Lynn Zixia glanced at the passing cars. Her eyes suddenly lit up. She tugged at my sleeve. "Guzimo, you barely touched anything just now. Want me to take you to that Michelin spot across the street?" I was about to look up to see where this supposed Michelin place even was, when a massive force slammed into me from behind. No time to react. As the world spun around me, I caught Lynn Zixia's horrified expression. The moment I hit the ground, she threw herself at me sobbing. "Brother! I'm sorry, and I just wanted you to get in a little accident, so you wouldn't have time to close that deal. I didn't mean for this to happen, I'm so sorry." Lynn Zixia's voice started fading out. That was the last second before I blacked out. The person I thought of wasn't Lynn Zixia, it was Lynn Ruaning. Back then, a rival had set me up and shoved me into traffic too. At the last second, Lynn Ruaning pushed me out of the way. That was the day I promised to look after her little sister. Guess I didn't do a very good job. When I came back around, the smell of hospital disinfectant hit me first. I forced my eyes open. My vision was a total blur, but I made out a familiar silhouette sitting by the bed. Those eyes, that face, just like Lynn Ruaning. "Is that Ruaning?" I muttered without even thinking. "I miss you so much." Lynn Zixia had been a complete nervous wreck, terrified I'd wake up and come after her. But hearing me say that, she suddenly went calm. She knew I was crazy about her. There was no way I'd ever hold her accountable. She slipped right back into that high and mighty attitude. Then I heard Lin Jixia's voice and realized it wasn't Lin Ruining beside me. I yanked my hand away. Lin Jixia jumped. She saw I was awake. Guzimo, what is your problem? I barely gave you a little push. Nothing serious even happened. Why are you acting like this? I ignored her. I looked out the window at the sky, and my stomach dropped. Where's my phone? Lin Jixia rolled her eyes and shoved it at me. I'd barely gotten it in my hand when Xiaolin called. Mr. Gu, where are you? Dingsheng's rep is already here. I've been stalling them for half an hour. Please, you need to get here now. That's when it hit me, and it was already the next day. Full panic mode. I threw off the blanket and went to get up. Lin Jixia had clearly heard the call. She stepped in front of me. You can't go to that meeting. Realizing how obvious that sounded, she quickly switched to a fake caring tone. Your health is what matters right now. Work can wait. I tried to push her out of the way. But after getting hurt, I had nothing left in the tank. I got pinned right back down on the bed. I kept fighting to get up. Lin Jixia lost her patience and slapped me across the face. Can you just stay still? After that slap, both me and Lin Jixia just froze. She snapped back to it, panicked, and bolted out of the room. On her way out, she told the nurses to guard the door. Don't let him leave. Time ticked by. Half an hour gone just like that. Thinking about Lin Jixia, I just felt this heavy wave of disappointment. I pulled her out of the slums, gave her every resource she could ever want. I poured everything I ever owed Lin Ruining into raising her. And this is what I got, a snake I raised with my own hands. My phone buzzed. A message from Xiaolin. Mr. Gu, you didn't show. VP Zhou managed to convince Dingsheng's rep to stay. They agreed to come back tomorrow. But tomorrow is our absolute last shot. This deal is everything for the company's future. Please do not miss it again. I shot back a single word. Okay. Lin Jixia didn't show her face for the rest of the day. I didn't care. First thing the next morning, I headed straight back to the office. We barely sat down with Dingsheng's rep. When the conference room door burst open, Lin Jixia walked in with Shen Qinzhou, a whole crowd of doctors in white coats, and nurses, and just barged right in. Lin Jixia put on her most panicked face and ran up to me. Zemo, how did you just sneak out like that? You're not even fully recovered. The doctor said you need rest. You can't be pushing yourself. I'm taking you back to the hospital right now. Dingsheng's rep wasn't having it. Miss Lin, can't you see we're in the middle of a meeting? Please take your people and get out. Lin Jixia snapped. She grabbed the glass off the table and threw it at the rep. Who do you think you are? You're really gonna talk to me like that? Guzimo, I don't like these people. Get rid of them. I frowned, but only gave Lin Jixia a quiet warning. Cut it out! Dingsheng's rep's expression went ice cold. Mr. Gu, is this your idea of a good faith negotiation? The meeting keeps getting pushed back, and fine. But now this?